Thank you, Mr President. The world is at a critical threshold for biodiversity loss. Globally, the average size of monitored wildlife populations have shrunk by 73% in the last 50 years. Freshwater ecosystems have seen a drop of 85%. And while estimates vary, this could be as much as 100 times higher than the natural baseline. It's being driven by anthropogenic overpopulation, climate change, exploitation and habitat destruction. This is a crime scene with the fingerprints of the human species all over it. Up to 70% of cancer-fighting drugs have their origins in the plant world, and at least 10% of the World Health Organisation's basic and essential drugs have their origins in flowering plants. Insect pollinators are of critical importance to human life and health, as is the quality of the biodiversity that we interact with and amidst which agriculture critical to our human health and the state's economy occurs. Scientific evidence shows that the long-term use of pesticides in agriculture has increased resistance and production costs and also disrupted natural pest control mechanisms and non-target species. Biodiversity stabilises ecosystem productivity and productivity-dependent ecosystem services by increasing resistance to climate events. Regenerative agriculture, organic agriculture and natural farming are all viable alternatives to conventional agricultural practices. Not only do they secure critically important improvements to biodiversity, but they also bring economic benefit. All South Australians benefit from those impacts. My question therefore to the Minister is, what proportion of South Australian agriculture occurs using these practices, and what is the government doing to support farmers in the transition to such farming, which brings such economic and other benefits, yet comes at an initial cost to those farmers?
Minister for Primary Industries and Regional Development.
Thank you, Mr President, and I thank the honourable member for her question. In terms of the specifics, I'm happy to take that on notice and bring back a response. But in a general response is certainly that there's advantages to having multiple types of production systems, and I think there's a constant effort to be able to improve practices. That means both in terms of yield and productivity, but also in terms of avoiding anything that may be detrimental to the environment. It's important that we continue with all of those efforts.